What's good? What's good, my people? Ain't went live in a minute. Been on that grind, baby. Gotta get that paper. But as I see in the title, it says, "What do we get?" And the reason why I titled it that is because black folk for over 60 years now keep getting told we gotta vote. We don't vote. They're gonna take away our vote. We gotta vote. Like Joe Biden said, we don't vote for him. We ain't black. But it seems to me everybody gets tangibles though. Every other group get tangibles. I'm on here, I'm telling, hey, Asians, y'all need to vote. I'm on here, I'm telling Jews, y'all need to vote. I don't even hear them say LGBT, they need to vote. But all three of them groups all got laws that specifically protects them, and they get tangibles, which means they get some type of money, some type of grants, some specifically for them, right? What we get. I wait. What do we get specifically for us? What nobody attached to it, no other groups, nobody else. What do we get specifically? Last I checked, nothing. So they want us to keep voting. Oh, and they want us to keep voting just democratically. They don't say it because it's against the law to, like, for a congressman or anybody that's in some type of office to say, hey, vote specifically for us and not them. They basically going to say, hey, we're the party who has protected your vote and protected this and protected that. So if you want to keep that, vote for us. That's how they do it. But they want us to keep voting Democrat, Democrat, Democrat. And I can't name one bill or one tangible that any Democrat has put forth specifically for us. I can't name it. Then niggas that say, oh, well, the Republicans, they ain't gonna do no better. That may be true. But why do we put all our eggs in one basket? See, if you put all your eggs in one basket, that's like a street nigga. Like, let's take it to the streets, man. Let's keep it real. If a street nigga put all his eggs in one basket, what happens? What happens when he put all his eggs in one basket? Let's say he stashed all his stuff in one spot. All his dough, all his money in one spot. What happens? If somebody robbed that man, they're gonna get everything. He gonna be left with nothing. Why do you think women, let's take it to another level. Why do you think women don't put all their eggs in one basket? Why do you think women hold out? Or even they can be married. They can be married. And they will literally still be looking for somebody else. Because they don't want to put all their eggs in one basket. They like, hey, I'm married to a man that makes 60,000, but this guy who worth 2 million, he want me. I'm gonna go see what the guy worth 2 million worth. I know I'm married to the guy that only has 60,000, but I'm gonna see what he talking about. And they'll go. They'll leave the nigga with 60,000 to get with the nigga with 2 million. Because a woman be mad if she stay with the $60,000 nigga and he end up doing something wrong to her, cheating or anything of that nature. Then she be mad like, damn, I should have hollered at the nigga with 2 million. I stayed with this sucker for 60 and my man had 2 million. So basically what I'm saying is, why do we keep putting our eggs all in one basket when we see that we're not getting much? They get a food stamp, Section 8. A few programs here and there. But in large, what do they do for us specifically in large numbers of grants, money? Because think about it. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed, but I listened to his broadcast one night. He owned the museum, right? He said when they go get grants, like currently right now, when they go to get grants, by the time they try to get a grant, the white woman, because she considered a minority, she got some of the money. LGBT, they consider minority, so they get some of the money. Asians, they consider minority, so they get some of the money. Arabs, everybody else gets some money. And guess who last? So by the time we come, or they tell us that we find out, ain't no money left. Because we all under that umbrella of minority, which that don't benefit us. That's why we still in the same spot we was in the 60s. Education, business, home ownership, everything, we still in the same spot. We might have moved a little bit, but not much. That's why they keep the NBA players, the NFL players, the Puffies, the Oprahs, the Jay-Z's, the Beyonce. They pay them buku money to keep us like, yeah, we moving up. No, nigga, they moving up. When Beyonce gets some bread, nigga, that ain't your money. When Jay-Z get a good deal and he gets some money, that ain't your money. When Puffy, that's not our money. So in large, black people as a whole is suffering. Literally, as a whole, you gotta remember, we 50-something million deep. Puffy and all of them only represent a fraction, not even 1% of millionaires and billionaires in this world. They ain't shit compared to the big players in the game. They big to us. That's no different than a nigga right now in Detroit that got 100,000. He ride through the hood, bro, thinking shit. They think he Bill Gates because he got 100,000. Because when you ain't got shit, it look like something. So to us, oh man, Tyler Perry got 2 billion. That ain't shit. Goddamn, Elon Musk worth 300 billion. What are you talking about? Shit, Bill Gates worth 100-something billion. So Tyler Perry having 2, that ain't shit. Kudos, respect, but that ain't shit. And on top of it, let goddamn Tyler Perry pull a Kanye and see how much money he be worth. Shout out to the one person came into the room. You see what happened to Kanye? Let him piss them small hat people off. We don't own no banks. We don't own no planes. We don't own no ships. We don't got no hospital. Nigga, we ain't got shit, nigga. Them folk own everything. Literally. So they gotta ask themselves, what do we get? Like literally, what do we get, man? Then they got the buffers. They got the Jesse Jackson. Well, he old and is sick now. But you got Al Sharpton still out here. All these church leaders. The church been weaponized to be political. I mean, damn. So what do we get besides a lot of lip service? If you go to every city in America that got black folk in it, guarantee it's poverty. Oh, it's crime. No, it's poverty. If it wasn't for poverty, it wouldn't be much crime. If everybody was eating, trust me, it wouldn't be that much crime. So what they do now, okay, let's divide them up. Let's put the black woman against the black man. So they give the black woman all the opportunity. Like you got black women out here who got Section 8, food stamps. Basically, the state take care of them. Then they'll look down on a nigga and talk crazy to us like y'all ain't shit, y'all ain't working hard, y'all bums, y'all ain't doing nothing. Then you got the females who got the goddamn the degrees. They even worse. I want a high value man. These men ain't this. These men ain't that. But keep in mind, all them women, from the ones who owned by the state and the ones who basically owned by the corporations, because that's who they end up working for, where they get 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? Some even 7 figures. So one is owned by the government, one is owned by the corporations, period. You know what I'm saying? But what they all got in common is they got kids, though. So they stay having kids by niggas, but then niggas ain't shit, though. And a lot of these boys that's out here doing this crime, that's between the ages of 14 to like 20 something, all raised by single mothers. No father in the household. Moms then gave them everything. But they get to a certain age where they want more. That is our natural, I say our natural being as humans in general, not even a male thing, just a human. We want more. That's why we never satisfy. A female get a nigga, she want another nigga. She get a job, she want another job. She get a car, she want another car. She get a phone, she want another phone. Same thing with men. You get one bra, you want more bras. You get a car, you want another car. You get a phone, same thing. So it's naturally in us to want more. So the boys grow up. Moms and dukes and gave him everything. But he still want more. So what he do? Hit the streets. Dope game ain't the same. These little niggas don't know how to sell shoelaces, let alone sell dope. So what's the next best thing? Oh, well, we all drill. We all cappers. We all steppers and killers and dealers. You know, now it's all about who's the biggest gangster, who can kill niggas, who can shoot how many niggas. And bras is hyping it up and making these niggas feel like they ain't shit if they ain't got a body by 16. So that just shows you, by them being raised by their single mamas, they retarded. Like, you retarded as hell if you think a nigga ain't shit because he ain't catch nobody. You dumb as fuck. I'm just keep it 1,000. These bras is dumb as fuck. I thank God I'm not in that generation. Because I look at a bitch and tell her, keep moving. I ain't shit. I'm going to go give me some money. I'm going to go to work. I'm going to start me a business. I'm going to do something. I ain't studying. So these boys out here stealing, robbing, all kind of shit, man, to try to get the latest this, have some money. All that is because there's no man present in the household. Because they keep telling us, our community, black woman, you don't need no man. Children, y'all don't need no father figures. All y'all need is X, Y, and Z. But they don't do that in the Jewish community. They don't do that in the Arab community. They don't do that Asian. They don't do it in the Latino. Only one they keep pumping that shit to is black women. You don't need them, girl. Fuck them, girl. You is the queen of the earth. You is Mother Earth. And all these little black boys is dying, gunned down. Here in Detroit, man, every day, every night, every damn near couple of hours, boys getting gunned down. Swiss cheese. It was a boy, you know, and I know that, you know, when people die, you know, you always want to show the pretty parts of your life, or, you know, say, oh, he give you the shirt off the back. He was the sweetest. what parents got to understand, and I think they do, especially moms, they know their kid. I hate to be, you know what I'm saying? But let's keep it real. He didn't get gunned down for nothing. But he's at Southfield and McNichols. You know what I mean? Southfield Freeway, Service Drive, and McNichols. Gunned down in traffic. Now the mom, the sister, everybody on TV, oh, my brother, my son was there. No, your son was into some shit. He was about to graduate, and he graduated, and okay, cool. But that don't mean he wasn't running with the wrong crowd. So that means even though you made sure hey, get on top of your grades, he was on top of his grades, obviously, for him to graduate and, make his way to college, this, that, and that. He still hung out with the wrong crowd. Why? Because he ain't had no father figure to tell him, hey, little nigga, stay over here and be stern on him. Mom, Deuce, it ain't nothing to. I had a mom. My mom gone, but it ain't nothing to be. Oh, mom, I love you, mom. Kiss on the cheek. Oh, mom, I'm gonna be straight, mom. I'm good, mom. Play the role. But at the end of the day, that boy was into something else because then nobody just gunned him down. You know what I mean? Who just gunned somebody down for nothing? He was into something. He was running with the wrong crowd. Something happened. The boy gone. Rest in peace. But bottom line is, man, there's no, like it's a female that went to Dubai. Is making its way on social media, making its rounds, and everybody's starting to talk about it. But she's facing 5 years for talking crazy, talking, you know, cussing and all that type of shit. And I was telling my wife, I was like, man, at the end of the day, black women take that show on the road, man. That shit don't work in other countries. It only work in the hood. The only reason we put up with women like that, man, is because we grew up with them. Our aunties, our mamas. This is how they're loud, they're emotional. And we learn to basically deal with it. We just shake our head like these hoes crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like niggas got mamas. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all say, oh man, it's Deuce tripping. You feel me? Sister, oh man, she tripping. But this black woman that went over to Dubai and they don't play that shit over there, man. So now everybody, oh man, she need to do them 5 years and learn. You can't go to no other countries trying to do that bullshit. Like they right now pumping this whole black woman, white man type shit. Man, listen. Soon as, like, matter of fact, it's a lot of sisters is coming up dead. And these white men is getting off. Y'all better start doing your homework, black women. You know what I'm saying? While they pumping that shit in your head and putting this shit subliminally in your mind. And in these movies and this music and this TV and Hollywood, these white men ain't gonna tolerate the shit that y'all be doing with us. Getting all in our face and if I care, that white man gonna fuck around and knock your ass off and he gonna be protected by the court system. Matter of fact, it was a guy in Florida. You know what I'm saying? It's been so many incidents, man. It was a female who got thrown, not thrown. They said she jumped out the window. Who last to be there? The white man. They didn't even think to question him. He just said, hey, she just jumped out the window. They ain't think to do no background. Maybe they did and just like, shit, fuck it. But bottom line, he was never charged. The white man in Florida killed the, you know what I mean? Like, y'all better start doing your homework, man, because at the end of the day, they setting y'all up. Y'all got to remember, black women, if the white man treated the white woman good, that's his mama, that's his auntie, that's his sister, that's his cousins, grandma, all that type of shit. If he treated her like shit, you think yo little my booty hole brown thugging with my round, you know what I mean? You think you gonna tame the white boy? It's a fetish. Me and my wife talk about this shit. It's a fetish. White men don't really like you and love you like that. It's a fetish. It's no different than us niggas going to get a white bitch. That's a fetish. We don't really like them like that. We just want to go get them because they say we can't go get them at one point in time. Black man couldn't be with a white woman. No, we can. We go get them. Hump on them. Get them pregnant. Have a little nigga baby. So at the end of the day, that's what's going on, man. We ain't getting nothing out of nothing. They just keep dragging us over here, dragging us over there, putting us against each other. I mean, there's so many problems in the black community. It's crazy. It's crazy. So we got to learn to basically diversify. If we don't learn to diversify, I'm telling you, man, once they get these Latinos that they letting over the border, mark my words, man. Today is July 19th. It's 1:36 in the morning. Mark my motherfucking words. Once these folk at the top, because they're already doing it in Chicago, where they basically like allowing them to buy homes and be police officers and all this type of shit. Man, listen, once they get these Latinos over here, they ain't letting all these motherfucking Latinos over the cross this border for nothing. They see that we want reparations. It's a fraction, not a fraction, but a faction of us that's beating a drum. They know eventually we all gonna catch on, or we all to a point gonna catch on to we have enough numbers. We don't have enough numbers right now, but we got enough noise. And me, my small little channel, people with bigger channels, people with bigger platforms and bigger microphones and megaphones are starting to drum up something that making us think. That's why I titled this shit, What Do We Get? We got to get smart, man, and realize, well, hold up, they keep playing us, cuz. They keep telling us, yeah, well, I'm going to do something for you, and then they pull the rug from up under us and be like, oh, I can't do it, or I tried. They said I can't do it, when they whole time they knew, like the student loan shit, that nigga knew. He knew that shit. He didn't have enough power to do that. You got to go through the legislative. There's 3 branches. Legislative, executive, and judicial. Come on, man. He can't just do that shit. That's like the legislature can't just do shit. Because then the president can veto the shit by the time it gets to his desk. You know what I mean? So it goes through the Congress, to the Senate. If they try to pull some bullshit, it get right to the president's desk. He can veto that shit. That's the executive branch going against the legislative branch. Everybody has their part in this game. The way they set it up, you know what I mean? You can say what you want to say about the founding fathers. Okay, we know that. But at the end of the day, the way they set this shit up was smart. I give it to them. We can talk that shit, but the way they set this shit up was smart, where one cannot outdo the other. But oh man, we gotta vote Democrat because they gonna get rid of student loans, or they gonna give us this. Okay, if they give us so much shit, why they don't give us business loans? Why they don't give us home loans? Why they ain't giving us grants and shit for houses and businesses? And I mean, I'm talking about in large numbers. I ain't talking about a few of it. I'm talking about in large numbers. Why? Because if it's like this, it's like a dude right now. It's a dude right now. You know what I'm saying? That's giving a female just enough. If he give her just enough, she gonna come back for more. If he give her too much, she gonna dip on him. Same thing the Democrats do, man. They give us just enough to keep us from saying, hey man, fuck these niggas. But we not thinking, just like a black woman ain't thinking, hold up, he giving me just enough to pay my bills. I just basically boss up, get my shit together, go find me a decent man, marry him, put our two incomes together, and now we got a decent amount of money coming in, and just live happy ever after, or live long as you can live after. You know what I'm saying? If it's not happy ever after, let's say you get a 10, 15-year run. That's 10, 15 years. You done put you some money away. He done put him some money away. Y'all done bought a home. You feel me? Kids been raised right and all that. That's pretty decent. Instead of you sitting there, oh, I gotta go call this nigga, and he gonna want something out the deal. He gonna want to hump on you. You know what I mean? Hump on your little jaws and rolls and everything. Come on, man. We got to start thinking. So let me go ahead and get off here, man, because I got business to handle. I just wanted to come on here, man, because it was just on my mind to speak on it. So basically, like I said, the title's called What Do We Get? And think about that, black folk. What do we get, man? Think about it. Go do your homework. We got phones. Google how many black-owned businesses in your city. Google what's the graduation rate. Google how many black people own homes. Like, you can Google this shit, man. We ain't moved too much, man, from the 60s to where we at now. So that's over 50 years we've been voting Democratic and we ain't moved much, man. So we either gonna have to lay off of them and create our own party. We got to figure something out, because at the end of the day, if we keep going the route we going and they get them Latinos in place that's coming over the border, mark my words, man, it's a wrap for us. It's already a wrap for us. We already a permanent underclass. If they get these Latinos in place, you better be thankful there's a Trump or a faction of people who think like Trump that's in the legislative branch and the judicial branch. Because trust me, if these folk in the Democratic Party get what they want and get these Latinos over here and get them to where they can be citizens, and they like, we don't gotta use niggas no more, you think it's bad now, this shit gonna get worse. Trust me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, man. Y'all go ahead and have a good night, and I'll holler at y'all. Peace.